Good morning, Year 3. Happy Wednesday and welcome back to another one of our English lessons where we are going to be having a little look at continuing our innovated version of the true story of the Three Little Pigs. So just going to put my slides up there. So today we don't need to write the full date, do we? Because we know we're just continuing on from yesterday. So all we're going to do is write the short date, so it'll be 27.01.21, and we'll give that a little underline as well, just so it's nice and neat in our books. So you've got a bit of a starter to do today, and it is to read the sentences below, and I want you to add an adverb to say why or where the action in the sentence was being done. So the fox ran beneath the bushes. Millie did her work. The police officer gave evidence in court. Keisha said thank you. So have a little go now at filling those in. Again, if you want to pause the video here to have a little go at doing that, please feel free to do so. Okay, we're going to come back together there. Like I said, if you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. So I had put in the fox ran timidly beneath the bushes. Millie carefully did her work. The police officer confidently gave evidence in court. Keisha said thank you reluctantly. So you may have had a real range of answers there. Send them in. It'll be great to see how you are using adverbs within your writing. Right, so what I'm going to do now is see if I can share my screen or change my camera around so then you can see my book that I had yesterday. Got a bit of a shadow on it, but that's okay. Quite a lot of writing yesterday. And then what I'm going to do is just going to share my screen because we're going to be looking for these things in our writing. And what I'm going to do, you don't need to, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to underline them in a nice red pen, just so it's really obvious where they are. You don't need to do this though, this is just for me. So first of all, I'm looking for a story opener. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, everyone knows the true story of, that's got to be one, hasn't it? That's a story opener. There we go, I've underlined that. And I know there's another one, didn't we? We did early one sunny morning. Okay, and there is another one there. Description of characters. Oh, we've got big bad bear, hadn't we? Did we describe the granny in any way? The three maybe little rabbits, describing the rabbits there. So all we're doing is going back through. Oh, dear old granny. Now I've just dear old granny. Good character. Bad character, yeah, we've got the big, we haven't met a bad character yet. Talking animals, yes, we had the Bobby Bear, didn't we? He was talking. What else have we got? Coordinating conjunctions, for and but, yet or so. So I've found a but here. But, for and but, yet or so. But, and, there's an and. We've got some there we could use as well. So just identifying those features as we are going along. Pronouns, I, we, or our. Oh, there's a pronoun, there's an I, there's another I. Okay, and then commas to separate items in a list. Again, comma for big bad. So fantastic, so we've already got lots of these features already in the opening paragraph, which is great. Let me make that a bit bigger just so you can see it. You can already see I'm looking at these features that I've already put in to our writing. Right, let's carry on then, having a little look through. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is do a bit of a shared read and then we'll have a look at what's coming next. You may wish to grab your piece and have a little go at doing your shared read as well. So Everyone knows the true story. Oh, hang on. Everyone knows the story of the three little rabbits, or at least they think they do. Hi there. My name is Bobby Bear, but you might know me as the Big Bad Bear. Everyone thinks they know what happened that day, but I will let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody has ever heard my version. I'm still confused how I got the nickname the Big Bad Wolf, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of my razor sharp teeth or the food we eat, but that isn't my fault, we eat small creatures. It is just the same as you eating a hamburger or a roast dinner. Anyway, back to my story. Like I was saying, the real story starts with a pint of milk and a sneeze. Early one sunny morning, I wanted to make breakfast for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold, and just as I was about to make her a cup of tea, I realised that the milk was off. So let's have a little peek at what's next in our story. Okay, so we've got the bear who's going to walk somehow. Let's have a look here before we move on. We want different ways for walking, don't we? So here we go. Let's use one of these. So I'm going to start off with, remember we're first person, we're writing as though we are the bear. I'm going to choose one. I'm going to have strolled, I think. I strolled. There we go. What do we do? I strolled to the, let me move this over here and make that a bit bigger so you can see. I strolled to my neighbour. What are we looking for here? Let's see, strolled to my neighbour, and we want to say something about how that house was made, don't we? Because it goes for this bit. I strolled to my neighbour's house. Full stop, capital letter. When I arrived, I noticed that the house was made of, what was it made of? Of course, straw. Okay. Now what? What does he do next? It gets to the bit where he starts knocking on the door, doesn't it? So I carefully knocked on the door, but with a conjunction, now we had fell in last time. I wonder if we can use another way. Instead of having fell in, it collapsed. It collapsed. Just as I was about to leave. What happened? He felt a bit of a, we're on this bit now. Let me move this out of the way. We're on this bit. What happened? Just as I was about to leave, I felt a sneeze coming on. So, I strolled to my neighbour's house. When I arrived, I noticed that the house was made of straw. I carefully knocked on the door, but it collapsed. Just as I was about to leave, I felt a sneeze coming on. Okay, so we're going to go back to that traditional, well, I huffed. Well, I huffed and snuffed. When I huffed and snuffed and sneezed, a great sneeze. Full stop. Good. Well, I hopped and snapped and sneezed a great sneeze. What happens there? The whole house falls down, doesn't it? So let's go with just at that moment, or have we've got a just there. So let's change that. Instead of just, let's go at, and I've got my pen out to edit. At that moment, if you can see that screen, at that moment, the house fell down, full stop. The house fell down. Now it's in the middle of the, now let's have an adjective for the straw, of the prickly. Straw can be quite prickly, can't it? Prickly straw. The little rabbit was lying there. We'll go with that. Dead as a doornail, full stop. What a shame to leave a perfectly good snack in the open. So I did what any hungry bear would do, and I don't want to say I ate him up, and I gobbled him up. And I gobbled it all. Okay, so that is where we're at today. Let me have a look on my next slide to see what you can use. So there are the bits that we're doing. There's Little Pig's house. Oh, let's move that forward. Oh no, we don't want that. That's fine. So today you can use this to help if you want as a bit of a word map. If you're not sure how to spell things, I've got bear, rabbit, sneeze, milk, police, brick house, stick house, straw house, ate or eating, dead, tea, and reporters that you might want to use as you're doing your writing today. There is also this that we've been using the whole way through, thinking about our story openers. If you used on your last one, everyone knows, you might do a long old time ago this time. Think about the way he's walking to describe the character, might be quite grubby, or so on. Also, if you wanted a bit of help, I've just popped on here some sentence starters. So his house was built, I was just about to leave when in the middle of the straw was, and you can finish those sentence starters if you need to. I can't wait to see your latest version of the story. Well done for all your really hard work with writing this story, and I will see you all soon. Bye.